Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Tarot of Nella. Today I'm doing a exciting review on the Ephemere Tarot by True Black. So this is the author Arthur Wang, which was kindly gifted to me. So there's so much information into this deck, so I advise if you have it to really dive deep into the guidebook first so that you can fully understand the cards. So it has a beautiful colour scheme with white with gold foil. So this is the box, and then inside it says, "Why have I fought the dew ephemeral when I shall rest so short a time?" Very poetic. I love poems, so love that in there. So the major arcana is basically re-imaged. So I'm going to go fully into depth as much as I can into the cards of the majors. But the cards of Ephemere, I hope I'm saying that name right, but they unveil themselves in sets of 3 that cradle the hero's narrative. So they each paint and capture like crucial moments, crucial decisions, and profound revelations. So together they do create a comprehensive narrative, charting the stages, the challenges, and resolutions of the hero's journey. So we're first going to take a look into the first 3 cards of the major. So we have Origin, Dream, and Summon. So the journey starts with Origin, which is a weathered and weary state from which the hero emerges. So Dream represents the spark of hope, a wish for something better. And finally, the Summon serves as a call to action, the beckoning force that sets the hero's journey in motion. These 3 set the stage of the story, offering a glimpse into the hero's past, their initial motivations, and the catalyst for their journey. So then we have Fighter, Alchemist, and the Keeper. So this triad represents the qualities of the hero, the physical prowess of the fighter, the intellectual and transformative capabilities of the alchemist, and the emotional anchor of the keeper. They embody the internal tools and strengths the hero must harness and refine in order to face the upcoming challenges. I really love the pop of the lilac here. Then we have the Voyager, the Dulces, and the Nemesis. So this set signifies the progress and challenges that arise during the journey. So the Voyager portrays the journey itself, while the Dulces and the Nemesis, they symbolize internal temptations and external antagonistic forces, respectively. They highlight the diverse challenges and experience the hero will encounter in their path. So enemies from within and enemies from without. Then we have Obscurio, Burn, and Healer. So this sequence foreshadows the hero's fall, an ordeal often pivotal to their growth. So Obscurio represents the confusion and loss of direction, while the Burn signifies the pain and suffering and the failure. Whereas the Healer finally brings recovery and respite from the devastating defeat. Together they foretell the inevitable downfalls in a hero's journey, while also presenting the opportunity to heal, grow, and learn. These failures have laid bare the hero's inadequacies, allowing them to refine and better their approach. So my favorite here is definitely the Obscurio. It's very dark. I love the dark image here. So then we have the Counterpoint cards. So this is basically male and female, male and male, and female. So the Counterpoint underscores the importance of relationships, allies, and companionship, while the hero thus far honoured their body, mind, and heart. From the fighter, alchemist, and the keeper, they now realise that not only must they draw power from within oneself, they also require the outside aid of allies and comrades. These partnerships, whether of romance, friendship, or brotherhood, are essential to the hero's growth and success. So no man is an island, and we need others. So then we have the Seeker, Defiance, and Cresendo. So a narrative of introspection, resurgence, and climax. So the Seeker represents a quest for answers and clarity, whereas Defiance embodies the hero's rekindled, to resolve to confront the challenge within their newfound allies and insight. And Cresendo heralds the climactic, pivotal moments of the journey. Together, they encapsulate the hero's transition from doubt to determination to the penultimate finale. So then we have Victor, Sacrifice, and Ovations. So as the fight draws to a close, Victor embodies the triumphant, whereas Sacrifice acknowledges the cost of victory, and Ovation celebrates the hard-earned success. They portray the resolution phase, reveling in their feat while acknowledging that great achievements come at a great cost. Then we have Death, Legacy, and Continuum. So adopting a philosophical and overarching perspective, this moves beyond the individual hero's journey. So death recalls the inevitable end, and legacy embodies the mark the hero has left behind. And Continuum examines this particular journey amid countless others. Together they ask the reader to reflect on their own journeys, whether past, present, or future. So that is an overview of a kind of approachable and understandable flow of the story in comparison to the Rider Waite system. So the booklet also goes into much more detail, but this kind of view helps you to kind of lay everything out for you. So I hope you found going through the story a little more useful if you're thinking of buying the deck, because it may get take a little while to get used to. It's obviously, I would say, not maybe a beginner friendly deck because of the re-imaged major arcana, but I think it's very easy to learn from, especially with the information in the guidebook. So let's just take a look in here. So Ephemere represents the traditions, fables, and legacies that humans create and pass onward in their journey to conquer the most eternal and insurmountable of enemies, the temporality of life and the passing of time. All things pass, but humankind is singularly distinct in its ability to fight against its mortality through the passing on of knowledge, stories, and cultures. These remnants persist in the hopes that their ancestors' legacies will live on. Historians and anthropologists believe that civilization is achieved when a group finally learns to speak and write a language. This passing of knowledge is the first attempt at defining an individual's lifespan. By immortalizing its experiences, beliefs, and knowledge, a singular life is able to transcend its own limitations, merging with a longer-lived and more experienced collective civilization. Ephemere is at first a story of one's fleeting moments, and a second, a civilization in ensuing quest for immortality. So as you can see in the booklet, it does go through the 3 groupings of the major arcana. So it breaks it down so that you're like more easy to kind of understand each card. The best way to learn it would be in that group of 3. So we have a little image of the majors. So what I like is you have the meanings, keywords here. You have the in gold, we have as arcana, we have the upright meaning, we have the reversed meaning as well. So at the end of the flip through, I will pull a card like I always do, and then I will read the full description of that card in the book. So then we go into the minors. Okay, so we have keywords at the top and then the description of the card and the symbols that have been used in each card. At the back we have a story to end on. The following is my first draft used to outline this deck, with a few small edits for presentability, of course. I had based it on the structure of the hero's journey, but admittedly I had also drawn much inspiration from experiences in my own life, both in how I reflect on my previous years as well as my hope for the future. This mini story is much further elaborated on the main text of this booklet, but when things end, I like to see how they begin. It's my hope that this will be a little time machine, a glimpse at my mindset when I first started Ephemere. I say this often, but none of my creations would be possible without your enduring support. Thank you all. So the cardstock is that kind of rose petal velvety feel. It is actually my favourite cardstock. Super kind of pleasing with that soft touch. Very high quality cardstock. Lovely backing with the gold foil. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go straight through the deck now and just give you the keywords of each card. So we're going to start with Origin, which is tenuous hope and past trauma, beginning and potential. We have Dream, which is message, opportunity, change and hope. We have Summon, which is calling, duty, responsibility and mission. We have Fighter, which is physicality, force, strength and health. We have Alchemist, which is intelligence, insight, strategy and intuition. We have Keeper, which is compassion, empathy, care and understanding. We have Voyager, which is journey, preparation, adventure and excitement. We have the Duchess, which is temptation, excess, luxury. We have Nemesis, which is rival, obstacle, challenge and trial. Obscurio, which is mystery, aimlessness, confusion and the unknown. This is my favourite card in the deck so far. We have Burn, which is failure, defeat, tenacity and endurance. We have the Healer, which is healing, rest, support and reassurance. We have Seeker, which is introspection, revelation, reflection and clarity. The 3 different counterpoints are partnership, love, alliance and symbiosis. We have Defiance, which is daring, motivation, resistance and self-belief. We have Cresendo, which is culmination, reckoning, awakening and climax. We have Victor, which is success, victory, order and domination. Then we have Sacrifice, which is selflessness, devotion, yielding and greater good. We have Ovation, which is enjoyment, celebration, reward and recognition. Then we have Death, which is death, rebirth, change, and regeneration. Then we have legacy, which is purpose, achievement, remembrance, and experience. And then we have continuum, which is revolution, liberation, ascension, and breaking cycles. So then we're moving on to the Suit of Wands. So we have the Ace of Wands, beautiful kind of rainbow colors here. So this is inspiration, new passion, creativity, enthusiasm. We have the Two of Wands, discovery, decisions, planning, pioneering. We have the Three of Wands, travel, planning, adventure, and opportunity. We have the Four of Wands, celebrating events, belonging, and possibility. I love the red birds. We have the Five of Wands, which is argument, competition, rivalry, and ambition. The Six of Wands, which is pride, reward, achievement, and recognition. We have the Seven of Wands, protection, defensiveness, conviction, and resistance. Oh, I love birds. Any deck with a bird in, I'm all for it. So the Eight of Wands is message, speed, new developments, and excitement. We have the Nine of Wands, which is caution, endurance, and perseverance. The snake. So we have the Ten of Wands, overwhelmed, burden, obligations, and near completion. I do like the choice of the grey with the white and gold. We have the Page of Wands, adventure, curiosity, wonder, and experimentation. We have the Knight of Wands, which is fearlessness, passion, courage, rebelliousness. We have the Queen of Wands, which is sensuality, confidence, independence, and optimism. We have the King of Wands, which is leadership, vision, willpower, and entrepreneur. So moving on to the cups, we have these lovely dolphins here. This is good news, relationships, intuition, and beginnings. We have the Two of Cups, which is connection, partnership, mutualism, and romance. We have the Three of Cups, which is community, friendship, celebration, and support. We have the Four of Cups, detachment, discontent, isolation, and missed opportunities. I like the difference of the cup colours there, which kind of reflects that. So we have the Five of Cups, which is grief, loss, trauma, and guilt, again with the silver and gold cups. And the amount of fish compared to the top. So this is it is quite an intuitive deck, I would say. The Six of Cups, which is innocence, nostalgia, playfulness, and wonder. We have the Seven of Cups, which is choices, daydreaming, illusions, and indecisiveness. Love the skull, the gold skull. We have the Eight of Cups, which is introspection, loneliness, abandonment, and self-discovery. So I'm hoping as I'm reading the keywords, you can kind of see how those keywords are being expressed through the imagery. We have the Nine of Cups, which is satisfaction, pride, abundance, and blessings. We have the Ten of Cups, which is family, security, stability, and harmony. We have the Page of Cups, creativity, curiosity, imagination, and optimism. We have the Knight of Cups, which is romance, grace, beauty, and sensitivity. We have the Queen of Cups, which is compassion, kindness, nurturing, and maturity. We have the King of Cups, which is calm, balanced, diplomatic, and gentle. So moving on to the swords, we have truth, vision, new ideas and breakthrough. I do love a good Ace of Swords. We have the Two of Swords, which is choices, indecision, avoidance and opposition. So you can clearly see that in this one. Oh, Three of Swords. I always love a Three of Swords. I'm a bit weird like that. I love a Three of Swords. It's probably one of my favourite cards, which may not be everyone's choice, but heartbreak, pain, lessons and isolation. I mean, I do love a good stabbed heart. Four of Swords, which is rest, rejuvenation, peace and healing. Love the choice of the lilac butterflies. So the Five of Swords is selfishness, violence, over-aggression and self-sabotage. Love that skull. Then we have the Six of Swords, which is progress, moving on, departure and transition. So the Seven of Swords, betrayal, thievery, deception and dishonor. I love the mask to represent that there. We have the Eight of Swords, is imprisonment, self-defeat and victim mindset. So the Nine of Swords is nightmare, desperation, terror and mental pain. Then we have the Ten of Swords, which is crisis, breakdown, perseverance and closure. Look how that kind of pinky red pops. It definitely feels painful. So we have the Page of Swords, which is truth, curiosity, clarity and inspiration. We have the Knight of Swords, which is determination, ambition, focus and agility. Then we have the Queen of Swords, which is truthful, fair, straightforward, perspective. We have the King of Swords, which is discipline, rationality, decisiveness and logic. So then the last suit, which is Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is wealth, stability, potential and prosperity. We have the Two of Pentacles, which is fun, adaptability, juggling and flexibility. We have the Three of Pentacles, which is teamwork, synergy, dedication and growth. Now I love ants. I really am fascinated by ants. I read a book when I was little and honestly they are very, very hard working. We have the Four of Pentacles, which is hoarding, control, materialism and stagnation. I love the chains to represent that on this card. We have the Five of Pentacles, which is poverty, sickness, hardship and worry. It does feel like everything's coming apart. It's a very modern deck, very kind of modern photography, very artsy. We have Six of Pentacles, which is community, giving, support and receiving. The Seven of Pentacles, which is reward, perseverance, investment and sustainability. The Eight of Pentacles with the golden hammer. This is craftsmanship, mastery, quality and diligence. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which is pleasure, luxury, prosperity and sophistication. The Ten of Pentacles, which is prosperity, stability, legacy and longevity. So then we have the Page of Pentacles, development, ambition, practicality. We have the Knight of Pentacles, which is patience, dedication, efficiency. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is caring, nurturing, welcoming and experience. Then we have the King of Pentacles, which is abundance, wealth, security and success. So this last card we have here says, I met a traveller from an antique land who said, two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculpture well those passions head read which yet survive. Stamped on these lifeless things the hand that mocked them, and the heart that fed, and on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, kin of kins. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away. So that is by Percy Bysshe Shelley. Okay, so now I'm just going to pull a card, maybe two, because I did want to get a major and a minor to read for you from the booklet. So much information and thought I think has gone into this deck. Shuffle's lovely. So what does the collective need to know? What may someone need to know that's watching this? Let me get a message. Yay, okay, so we got the Five of Swords with the beautiful skull. Can we get a major arcana? Yay, we have Cresendo. Okay, so the Five of Swords, the 5 Greek Zivos blades recall a historical victory at the Battle of Actium, where both sides lost a staggering 15,000 men. The winning commander commented, if we are victorious in one more battle, we shall be utterly ruined. Famously coining the term, I can't even say this, is this psychic victory? Anyway, the Five Swords speaks of hollow victories over aggression and the aftermath of a battle that nobody wins. 4 of these swords stand guard while the central blade impales a lifeless skull. The process of destroying an already defeated enemy scars and ravages the sword itself in the process, and now both sword and skull lay broken together. The macabre union is a chilling echo of the ultimate consequence of conflict, a victory that costs too much and a triumph that bears the weight of regret. So then we have a crescendo. So bristling with determination we approach the towering crescendo. A massive, nigh unassailable figure rises from the cedar forest, inspired by the demon Humbaba of the Epic of Gilgamesh. Numerous small figures comfort the monster, minuscule in comparison to its overwhelming presence. The giant presents 3 sets of arms, naked hands to represent the past, a pair of staffs to represent the present, and swords to represent the future. During this pivotal moment, the very fabric of our journey is at stake, a climax where the decisions of the past meet the choices of today, forever altering the path of the future. So we have in gold, which is carved in Akkadian cuneiform, the Epic of Gilgamesh is the oldest work of literature ever recorded. In it we find the first ever demon of mythology, Humbaba, who later inspires stories of ogres, giants, and the Greek Gorgons. He is described Humbaba, his voice is the deluge, his speech is fire, his breath is death. His face is a twisted mosaic conjured by nightmares of dread. His open mouth shakes the earth, and a flood of smoke and poison pour from him. Well, yeah, we can see that smoke there. Cresendo demands from us an unparalleled vigor, pushing our spirit and resolve to their limits. Our destiny is carved in moments such as this. The climates of our struggles are raised to the final mountaintop on which we will build all future legacies. So as Arcana, this is transformative energy, mirrors judgment. Together they call forth a final moment of reckoning and renewal. So upright, this embodies realization, awakening, and finality. The climactic clash represents not just a physical clash but an inner reckoning, calling them to their destinies. Here lies the culmination of all past actions and understanding of the consequences that stem from our choices. It urges an embrace of responsibility in the vital understanding that our past successes, failures and lessons crystallize into the being we are today. We must face the future that we have built, whether fated for success or doomed to failure. Finish what you have started. We also have the reversed meaning as well, but we're reading upright. Wow, so again, so much information in the book. I really hoped you enjoyed my full unboxing deck review, and so hopefully you enjoyed my explanation of this deck, what it means, what it stands for, and the re-imaged Major Arcana. So thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you think of this deck. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm sending you all so much love and light.